Jeremy. It is August 5th, 2025. So there is a lot of talk about biometrics coming at us full swing right now, guys. You had RFK a few weeks ago talking about how biometrics wearables were going to be needed here very soon, that everyone in the United States was going to need one. Mexico just came out and actually announced that their whole country is going biometrics. You have the UN that is meeting in September, right around the Feast of Trumpets, when everyone's talking about all these very spiritual events that could be taking place, like the rapture. They will be passing the global biometrics agreement. 193 countries have already signed on. You only need 80% of the vote. They've already got the 80%. Trump had already said that during his campaign, by land, air, and sea, that biometrics were going to be brought into the country. Social media sites are now going to require it starting August 13th. They're going to want your real IDs uploaded, and they're going to use biometrics to make sure that you are who you say you are. Let's see, cryptocurrency, all that's going to be tied into it, guys. I've told you they're going to, make some people rich, and then they're going to tell them, hey, you can't spend your money unless you comply a certain way. This is all happening right before, like I said, right before the September meetings. And I've always said that the way that they will really get people to comply is another scenario like from a few years ago, where people are afraid for their health or afraid for their children, things like they will use fear. So there is something coming, guys. There's something on the way that is going to shift the energy into a state of fear that are going to get people to comply. They're either going to bribe you or they're going to fear you. It's one or the other. They're going to bribe you with crypto, or they're going to fear you with, child trafficking, another virus in the air, alien threat coming in, right? There's this big talk about this alien threat coming in, and maybe they're going to have to make sure that you're really human, that, you're not one of these aliens. Whatever it is that they're about to unleash, guys, you need to be ready. You need to be aware that biometrics is the line in the sand. You're not going to allow them full control over you, your identity, your health, your finances. No, that's where you draw the line. We've always been in a version of the beast system, guys, but now they're taking it to the next level. They're taking it to where the wheat is going to be separated from the tare. You are finally going to make your decision. Are you going to participate willingly in this system, or are you going to stand your ground? That's where we're at, guys. Some recommendations: get some food, water, communications, guys. Get some cash on hand. Get some entertainment for people, because if you do not have these social media apps, you're going to need some entertainment, right? The detox from social media, especially for kids, is going to be huge. Coloring books, board games, anything you can think of that can distract them. You're going to want to get that now, because it's a very, very serious thing, the social media detox. And at a certain point, guys, you won't even have access to internet. They will say that you're going to need digital ID in order to just access the internet. So you won't even be able to do banking or anything. That's eventually where this will end up. So you might as well just prepare yourself now to exit Babylon, guys. It's time to exit Babylon. And the only reason we've ever cared about crypto is if we get a chance to get a pump before it is a complete lockdown scenario, then we can accumulate some supplies, we can help as many people as we can, and then we'll put our crypto on a cold wallet storage, and we'll see how this spiritual war ends. Do they get their dystopia, Hunger Games, New World Order, or does something else get created out of it because we stood up against the narratives? We put that line in the sand and we said, no more. We are divine. We remember who we are, and we're not playing this Matrix game anymore. So guys, biometrics is coming at you full swing. Look into it and prepare, because here soon you're going to be asked to cross a line, and you need to be ready ahead of time.
Years Congress has required the biometric exit visa tracking system, which we need desperately. For years, Congress has required biometric entry-exit visa tracking systems, but it has never been completed. The politicians are all talk, no action, never happens, never happens. Hillary Clinton, all talk. Unfortunately, when there is action, it's always the wrong decision. Do you ever notice? In my administration, we will ensure that this system is in place. And I will tell you, It will be on land. It will be on sea. It will be in air. We will have a proper tracking system. The biometric exit visa tracking system.
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash. This your argument, Drill Azil, back with another quick lesson. And you could tell, just like our elders been preaching, teaching this truth for decades now. Now prophecy is being revealed, man. You know, they're pushing what this bio tracking system and what that's going to lead into what? Everybody going to get C-HIP, you know. Tag, mark, tag, and trace, you know. So our elders been talking about this for decades now, and these scoffers laugh, mocked, you know, say you were conspiracy theorists, fear-mongers, things of that nature. But these things are coming to pass, man, because what? The Lord had ordained these things to happen. But now we see these things that our teachers, our elders have been teaching, that is the true message of Yahweh Yahweh Shai come to pass, man. Because we are truly in the beast system, which is these Edomites global system, you know. And like this first opening clip, you know, what he perceives to be Edomite, you know, not too sure, but he has a beard, but nonetheless, you know, he's going into what? He's saying that in a couple of months or, you know, a month or two, that they're going to require, you know, your real ID, things of that nature, just to access, you know, stuff like the internet, things like that. So, yeah, so we know the agenda of these devils, man, and what direction they're going, because they're going or trying to orchestrate a new world order, man, a new world order where every modern, you know, citizens throughout, well, I'm going to say every modern human being throughout the world would be marked, tagged, and traced, man, you know. But I'm going to go into the book of Revelations 13 and 16, and it reads, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. So we know that this system is the beast system. Now you're seeing, you know, these Edomites, which they are, you know, what they want to call Bible Belt Edomites. Some of them may be our people that are, you know, acknowledging that this is the beast system, that the C-HIP is the MOTB, and that now they're, you know, they're recognizing this is Babylon the Great, Mystery Babylon, man. You know, the only group of people that was teaching all these three truths were, Salakia, were our elders, man. They were the only ones teaching these truths. Now everyone wants to act as though they know the mysteries of the Bible now, man. You know, they know they know what Mystery Babylon is, and they know what the mark of the beast is, and, you know, But we know, which is the true believers of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, we know that who was really teaching this message in truth and sincerity was the elders, man, first, and now the believers, and also, those that are on the highways and byways, teaching the truth properly and in order and decency, man, correctly, to say the least, which we believe, through the spirit and power is the building of what? The house of David, man, So, which is a spiritual house, man. The house of David is a spiritual one. So those men that on the highway being taught properly, first and foremost, from our elders, we believe those men are, spiritual house of David being built here in Babylon the Great and throughout the world, man. Because you got various camps throughout the world that are teaching the truth, because they are being guided by our elders, man. So, but yeah, you can see it now, man. And I don't mean to make this long, but you can see now prophecy is coming into place, and you see it's not just here in Babylon the Great, aka America. It is also where they said they're mandating it in Mexico. This is going to be a global thing. You already know China's on board with it, and the rest of these so-called modern societies, all of them are going to be on board with this biometric cryptocurrency, where all fiat currency, paper currency is going to be do away with, and everything is going to be digital. And then that's going to usher in the MOTB, man. So this, we're going to sit back and see what's going on, and those doubters, even within the community of the Israelite community, that don't want to recognize, just like our elders been teaching, what the MOB truly is, man. I'm going to make this, I'm going to end it off there. Hope the body was edified. Till the next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Wakak Wadash. Again, this your Akim Adrilazil, Lord willing. I'll be back with another lesson. Till next time, Shalom, Barak Thumb, and Baba Paul Shalom.